Happy Cinco de Mayo from EPCOT, everybody. We are here today to celebrate a fun holiday. It is Friday, which means we can have a little bit to drink, enjoy a later night. And as you can see behind me, they still have 2 tacos left out on the lagoon from Harmonious. So EPCOT Forever is keeping a little theme for Cinco de Mayo. I just think they're a little behind there. But we're gonna head over to the Mexico Pavilion, check out what's going on over there, maybe get some food, ride a ride, and just see what's happening here at EPCOT for Cinco de Mayo. As we are heading over to Mexico right now, I can already see ahead of me, it is very busy, it looks very congested up there. But coming into the parking lot today, we were parked all the way in the back, I think 2 or 3 rows from the back, a lot of people checking in even. As we were getting through the turnstiles, I was like, holy cow, there's a lot of people. And I'm guessing people are probably hopping. Also people just getting out of work, just like ourselves, coming here now. I don't know, but it's weirdly busy right now. And I don't know if it's Cinco de Mayo, who knows, but we're still gonna have a good time. The Mexico booth over here for Flower and Garden is quite busy, as we can kind of expect. But here we go, we are heading in, and hopefully, like I said, maybe we can pick up some food. I don't know if they have anything unique today. We'll probably end up getting a margarita, you know. We're just gonna do everything. We're gonna just, this whole vlog, we are hanging out in Mexico. I think we're gonna pick up some food over here soon. Again, we're gonna check if there's anything unique going on. And again, today is all Mexico all day. That is the plan for the entire vlog today. We are going to be hanging out over here, checking out everything inside of the pavilion, checking out food, riding the ride, doing everything over here. If there's a meet and greet, we'll head to it. Donald always has this fun sombrero. So yeah, let's just go ahead and have a good time in here. You could already see the margarita line is insane. And that is the line for the margaritas over here. You could see we have switchbacks for margaritas, margarita switchbacks. Look at the line right now for this. So let me just show you guys. This is what's going on right now. Cinco de Mayo, it's hilarious because Mexico's always decently busy, but never like this busy. But now because it's Cinco de Mayo, everybody's out here experiencing it. And I mean, just like ourselves too, let's be honest. All right, we went ahead and went with the nachos. They looked great, massive portion sizes, and then also did a side of rice and beans. So hopefully this is pretty good. Because this is finger food, we'll probably have to let you know how we feel afterward. But we're gonna dig into this, and then we're gonna head right across, right on the other side, to pick up some margaritas. They do have margaritas over here. They only have lime and mango though, so we were like, let's go see what's going on the other side. It's gonna be a long wait, but that's okay. But either way, we're gonna try out these nachos. We'll let you know what we think. Okay, I wanna give you my initial impressions. The flavor is pretty good, pretty standard for nachos. When you can get everything on there, it's not bad, but do you see how much the nachos are just bland and bare? They have a lot of bare nachos. Under the top layer, you just got a lot of just, and I'm calling them nachos, I mean they're just chips at that point. There's just not a whole lot of the actual stuff. You know, you're not getting as much of the meat and the jalapenos and everything like that. It's just, there's not a whole bunch that goes along with it. So I would say for the price, the portion size looks bigger than it is, because I just feel like you're not getting a lot of the cheese and the meat and stuff. So it's not bad overall. Again, we'll continue to finish it. But then the rice, pretty standard rice. The beans are a little weird. They have a weird seasoning to them. So those are okay. The rice is pretty good. Again, when you combine them though, it's actually pretty flavorful. But on their own, they're mediocre. All right, well, thankfully enough, they did give us a little small cup of extra cheese to kind of supplement. And again, you can see there's not really much cheese on these. So I don't know if we're just gonna dip at this point or if we'll end up drizzling it over. But I think, it's at least a plus on Disney's end to give us some extra cheese for no additional cost. We are all finished up at La Cantina here, and again, it was pretty okay. Price pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. Disney food and drinks are always typically pretty expensive, so it was $15-ish, but we're gonna actually come right around the corner now over to the margarita booth and pick ourselves up a margarita. Like I said, we were gonna get one over there next door at La Cantina, but they didn't have many flavors. They only had the 2. So we're gonna come over here, see what they got, see if we can pick up something a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. Also, we'll see if there's anything unique for today, considering it is Cinco de Mayo. And like I said, take a look at this line here. We got the switchbacks for margaritas. Margarita switchbacks. I'm gonna make a shirt Margarita switchbacks, don't take it from me. This is my idea. Margarita switchbacks pertains to the margaritas over here in the Mexico Pavilion. So it doesn't look like they're doing anything very specific for today. You can see right here this seasonal margarita, $21. It's got a decent amount of alcohol in there, but look at this. It's a coffee liqueur vodka, marshmallow and lime juice with cinnamon rim. That's kind of interesting. So that is what is available. I think we're actually going to go ahead and just do the Fiesta, which is the 3 flavors, or we're going to do 2. I don't know. I'm seeing what Nicole chose, but at the end of the day, there's nothing specific for Cinco de Mayo today, but we are going with a frozen margarita. All right, we are going to head up here and drink our margarita up top. All right, what flavor did you end up going with? I thought we were doing Fiesta, but I think we got something a little different. So what did we get here?
I ended up doing the strawberry and the mango because I don't think we loved the lime last time.
All right.
A little too tequila-y.
Was that what it was? I almost thought the mango was something we didn't like. Who knows, but we're about to find out. And yeah, here we go. Look at this beautiful view right in front of La Hacienda. We got La Cantina over there. We got the margarita over there. We're in front of, is this a temple? Is it a pyramid? I think it's like a temple, right?
A ruin?
A ruin, maybe. But we're going to go ahead and sip some margaritas. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like their margaritas, I feel like they're strong. I feel like you get a very strong like tequila flavor in there. Or they have some sort of trick. I don't know, but I feel like this is what people come here to EPCOT for. If you want like some alcohol before you get going around World Showcase, because it's your first spot. I feel like it's strong. Disagree? Agree? It looks like we are getting a sunset here as the sun is going down and people are still roaming through Mexico. We are still finishing our margarita, but it's very relaxing up here, very nice. The weather's actually like perfect right now, just a slight breeze. Perfect night. And just so you guys know, we do have some Mexico themed wear on today. This is my hat. I know I've been wearing it backwards so you can't see the front, but it does have the cactus here. And then Nicole is obviously wearing her cocoa bag, which she always brings to the park. People compliment this actually a lot. It's got him both in the normal world and then like the dead version there, which is always kind of fun. So we do have a little bit of Mexico themed clothing on today, just so you guys know. We are now going to head inside of the Mexico Pavilion and give you guys a little tour of what's happening inside of here. Remember me. Here we go. It looks like they're doing a tequila sampling here inside of the Mexico Pavilion. I don't know if this is always going on or if this is for today only. Take a look at this. This is Everlasting Love is what they call it here. This is quite interesting. Look at that. A bridal couple. Dia de Muertos concludes with featuring lively festivities of the dead. The bridal couple displayed here as an oversized parade float is a popular theme seen in the holiday. The couple symbolizes love that will endure long after death.
We were reading this when we came here in the summer.
Something that's really interesting with the Mexican culture is right down here, this right here, which is skeletons at play, so skeletons and skull toys. And they explain to you that from a very young age, children in Mexico are taught that death is a natural part of life. So many Mexican folk artists create happy skeleton toys and games for Dia de Muertos as a reminder to enjoy life while you're still living it. They look at life and death kind of in the same, right? It's you're going to live, you're going to die, and you just enjoy life along the way. And I guess that's why you see so many happy skeletons. I feel like the American culture tends to be so much more about, death is so dark and so sad, where it almost seems like the Mexican culture is like, it's just part of life. It's part of your whole circle. Here's a little Coco scene here, and it looks like he's sitting kind of at an altar. I'll try and zoom in. It's quite dark inside here, just so you guys know. Look at this. Very, very nice. Kind of resembles the movie quite a bit, actually. Here's a fun little activity that you could do inside of the booth too, where you can actually design your own character, and you can actually save it to your Magic Band or your phone, however you have your tickets saved, and you actually get to create your own character. So we'll walk you through this just a little bit, just so you can kind of see what you can do here. It's a lot of fun, especially for kids. All right, so you're going to start off. You're basically going to go down this line here, but you can see that there's a timer there, so you kind of have to move a little quick. So let's pick something for the hair. And then again, you see as it kind of all changes. And then when you're done here, you'll actually just click done. Nicole's picking. Oh, you'll need a few more seconds. Oh no.
I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. All right. Want to do green eyes?
Yeah.
All right. So we did green. Hair up in a bun or something. And then this is kind of like the tattoo or markings on the face that you have there. Again, so you just kind of cycle through down here.
Oh, I like that one. I like that.
So that'll just start to tick down the second you get in. Basically, it just doesn't allow people to sit here forever. And now when it's all done, it's going to have you look up, and I think you get to make faces. So we're going to see if Nicole can make faces with it. Yeah, it's not really observing. A lot of times you can like make different poses here. Maybe that's turned off for now. Because typically you get to make 3 photos, and then they'll be different. They're all the same on this one, you could see. So that's kind of a bummer, but normally you get to do 3 different poses, and then again it saves down to your PhotoPass there. Then you get a little fun little memory here. Now this is what's pretty cool about this area. So it's kind of like you're in like a little shopping district inside of Mexico. So you can see over here the skulls that they do. These are like the hand-painted skulls, and you can buy them. There are different sizes, and they have like different things on them. So these have some hats. Those don't have anything. I'll show you around the corner. Look at how big these are. Those are massive. Gigantic skulls there. You have some that kind of like open up and you can use it as like a little storage container. So yeah, and then obviously these ones are a little bit smaller. It's just kind of unique. And we'll kind of show you a few of the booths. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. How do I look? Can't even see how big this thing is. Woo! Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. This is probably the biggest sombrero I've ever seen. I'm so amused. Look at the size of these things. Here's my hand for reference. It's like 2 of my hands for just like the center to the brim out. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Over here you have a few more items, and you can see some ears. These are definitely unique and kind of have that color scheme with kind of that design that you're going to find in a lot of Mexican cultural wear that you find around the park for sure. You have some glasses here, some mugs, some pitchers. Looks like some coasters maybe here even. Yep. And then kind of larger kind of cooking plates there. So if you need to put something hot down, some shirts. Oh, and a few more ears over here actually too. Look at this. Kind of nice. And if you're looking for something a little bit more, I would say touristy. Here's some items here that kind of say Mexico on them. So again, it's a little hard to see here, but I'll try and show you. And then you've got Mickey on there. So this is a little bit more tuned towards, again, like people that might want more, I don't know, I guess items that would pertain more to the Mexico Pavilion versus like the Mexican culture, if you will. This is actually a pretty cool hat. So you have kind of like the Mexico flag colors here, and then you've got like the Mickey there. You've got this green kind of like almost Aztecian kind of design here on the side too with the white, which is actually pretty sweet. And I do think actually the Mexico booth is very well themed. All of the booths do a very good job of making sure that their theming is pretty much on point. But I will say obviously like there's kind of the difference between like cultural items and then kind of like the touristy items like we have over here. There's just kind of a difference, and I'm sure you guys can see it. You have a lot of glassware over here, some like little shot glasses. You got, this is kind of fun, it's meant to look like a cactus here. And there's actually some decent weight to it, but they are pretty fun. And you've got some of these other like cups over here, big margarita glasses. Look at these are sweet. Something that is very cool here is you can dine out here. Very unique dining here. Probably one of the better sit-down, just themed restaurants here. I'm not going to say it's one of like the best restaurants, but one of the best themed restaurants, I feel like, just inside of the Mexico Pavilion. Just a very, very good job out here. And then the store next door also has a few items here. You can see kind of some just hanging decoration inside of this store. You have some shirts, kind of just like, again, the classics, but again, very well themed inside of here, which I think is always a huge plus. Hello. And then you have, again, some kids' clothes over here. Looks like some birds. They do love birds. Down in Mexico, I feel like every time I've been down there, there's always like birds in cages inside of the hotels. It's always kind of funny. Do you guys see the line for the tequila tasting right now? I don't feel like it's ever this long. It goes all the way up to the front of the Mexico Pavilion, basically, like out the door, kind of where we were in that main hub. Also, this is kind of interesting. I think this is like some of the painted wood carvings here. Yeah. So there's some really small ones. I feel like you can find this stuff a lot of times. If you ever trip down to Mexico, there's some really cool ones here. These are anywhere from like $25 to $30-ish, it looks like. And then they have some bigger ones over there that obviously will be priced up. But she's actually doing it right here in person. So that's pretty cool. If you guys are ever interested, you could probably see exactly what's being done. Maybe you could request something special. There are definitely all different types of sizes here and different designs. Again, a lot of animals, like I had mentioned. There are a few skulls in here, but I think the majority is going to be animal-based. Now it is time for the Grand Fiesta Tour, starring the three Caballeros. We have Donald, we have Jose, and we have Panchito. All right, let's get in. Here we go, boat 34. It is time.
How do I get into this? It's so tall. Where'd it go?
There we go. Donald, you have a show tonight. They're still trying to find him. Oh. Fiesta hoy. Today, there is a fiesta. Where's Donald? Oh my gosh. It smells in here. Oh, look at there's Donald. ¿Dónde está Donald? Where is Donald? He's got to be around here somewhere. And Donald made it. Good job, Donald. And that was the three Caballeros, and now it is dark out. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. We come outside and the sun is gone. We spent too much time inside of the pavilion. I took my hat off here for a little bit because I thought the breeze was kind of gone, but I'm feeling it again. So maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's gonna do it for us here at Mexico and / EPCOT. This is as close as we could get to Mexico today, was Mexico Pavilion. And I hope you guys had a good time. I hope this was kind of fun. I think it's a little bit shorter today. We just came over, celebrated a little bit of Cinco De Mayo. It is Friday, so we came here a little late, but like I said, hopefully you guys had a good time and you enjoyed just tagging along inside the Mexico Pavilion. I think we're still here for a few hours. We got a few food items. We went inside, checked out the shops and everything that was inside of the actual pavilion itself, and then went ahead and ended with, obviously, the three Caballeros. I mean, is that not the perfect way to end Cinco de Mayo? But I think it's gonna end for us here. We're gonna head over to Guardians, get on our ride really quick, and then head home for the evening. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out a ton. And if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.